Alright, step one, boys. Let's legalize bestiality. Fuck, this shit tastes like daddy problems. Oh, that's because wait, I just shaved moose. We took anally expressed, I think they called it.
What?
I feel like you're talking to your dad.
Fuck you, Dan. Fuck, I suck.
Yes, you do.
I suck butthole.
I mean, it's okay.
My
I'm already
legal
on the
battle
FBI
of
watch list
bestiality.
anyway.
My fucking Kyle versus the United States of America lawsuit.
Anyways,
It's just because
we fucked up the. Oh, not we. I fucked up.
Not
the
we.
I fucked
Yeah,
up.
dude,
Okay,
I
you
was
know what?
talking.
I literally just corrected it. I fucked up the first fucking. We tried to record episode 1 yesterday, and I guess
And you
Discord
fucked
audio
up.
decided not to get recorded. So
Because Streamlabs is BS.
yeah, Streamlabs decided to fuck me and not record any desktop audio, even though it's
Yep.
on there.
No lube.
So
No condom.
yeah, long
Unprotected.
story short, I hope I fix it. Let's see how this goes.
You know,
Anyways,
let's just record for 10 minutes just to make sure it works.
well, I did. I literally recorded like 5 minutes and everything's picking up. Just adjusted some
Okay.
audio levels, so I think we're okay.
Okay.
Anyways,
Okay.
episode 1, boys. This time,
What the fuck's wrong with you?
Oh fuck.
He's
Moose shoved
choking
his
on that
nose
fat
into my
dick.
mouth like an asshole.
Wait, what do you mean
Dude.
Moose's mouth
Hell yeah.
into your mouth?
Moose just fucking deep kissed me right now. Holy shit.
Deep kiss,
Yeah,
French kiss?
Oh, so I see you've gotten your first kiss already. You thought your first kiss would be a girl, but it was him.
What do you mean the
Moose.
first time, Mark?
I don't know, my first time ended up me French kissing the girl, so
what's
Whatever,
up,
go.
listeners? Alright, episode 1, fucking Asian cheeks.
What's up, listeners? We're not virgins.
What's
Nah,
up,
man.
listeners? It's your boy, Swiggity. Fuck you.
Asian cheeks, bitches.
it's your boy.
It's your
Anal
host.
Sex.
Anal sex.
Oh my god. This
Man,
is terrible.
this is one
though.
way to start
Yeah,
a
boy.
This is such a shitty way to start a podcast, guys.
I mean, dude, it's shitty because my name is Anal Sex, you know?
Okay.
What's up, boys? It's your boy,
Boy.
lawsuit case number 387, and I'm here for my court
It's,
date.
Yeah, it's
What's
it's,
your boy? It's your
Anthony
boy.
v. What's it called? LA for kicking my fucking cardboard box
Can we
down.
start this fucking thing? It's been like
What's
5
up?
minutes.
It's your boy. 20 to life here. I've just committed a murder.
What's up? It's your boy. I dropped the soap again.
Willingly.
Willie.
Okay,
Here we go,
well,
let's get it, boys.
Can we fucking do this? Holy shit.
Yeah, we can. We
Oh my
We got
God.
this.
Alright.
Okay, okay.
talking
new
about?
game
That
we're
was my
talking
intro.
about.
That was a nice intro. Alright.
Oh, fucking no.
Oh my
Like,
god,
working out
dude.
here.
Asian
Fair enough,
Cheeks
right now,
podcast number 1. Alright. It's your host, fucking Jay Skeet. I'm here with Mark,
With the yeet.
Matt, and Kyle. And pretty
Oh,
much
scream.
we're gonna be we're gonna be talking about brand new games, upcoming releases, you know, pretty much E3 type of stuff and some other things. But
Yeah.
you know, we're gonna try this again. But anyways,
Let's do this again.
let's do this
one last
again.
time. One last time.
Holy shit!
My name is Peter B. Anyways.
Oh, wrong universe, bro.
Yeah, no, I mean,
yeah,
we're
yeah.
in the 69 universe, so yeah.
It's
Anyways,
Okay.
so I don't know, where did we start?
Well, okay. Yesterday we started with Breath of the Wild sequel.
nah.
That-
Yep. Everyone making sexy hot Ganondorf as if he wasn't sexy enough.
Okay, we're not here to talk
I'm
about
not
porn.
I'm not gay, but
I'm pretty
Ganondorf.
excited about it.
got them. Yeah.
Doesn't the dude
Honestly.
look like a twig?
No, everyone made a so you remember that Spider-Man meme where like he put in water and it fucking grows?
Yeah.
That's what people are doing with mummified Ganon now.
Oh, he's mummified.
Yeah, he's kind of dude. Yeah, he's mummified.
Oh.
Like he's mummified like the Sheikah people, like those
yeah.
Sheikah guys.
Yeah,
Damn
yeah,
it,
yeah.
where is this?
Chic.
Hmm.
Yeah,
He's
fuck
like,
am
Breath
I
of the
doing
Wild
now?
too. Man, I like Zelda's new haircut, even though I kind of liked her old haircut better. But that's my bias for long hair.
Wait a second. So, did the trailer for that literally like?
No, it's not. It's
It's
just
not a trailer. It was a cinematic
teaser.
reveal
Teaser.
of it's a teaser pretty much. That's what it
like
was.
showing off like that they're
They're doing it.
doing it.
Nintendo is like, here you go. Be
Is
excited
this-
about something.
but just so I can clarify that, so I can clarify this on my end. You see Zelda with Link because this is supposedly after he takes down Calamity Ganon.
Yeah.
He's having a stroke,
yeah,
dude.
choke on it. Yeah, man. I'm not sure if you're okay, but are you okay?
But
Andy, are you
is that-
okay?
Was I
Are you
right?
okay?
Yeah.
This isn't
Oh,
like another
God.
flashback of his, right?
No.
So she's like alive and shit, right?
Yes.
Alright.
Damn it, DE. Fix your damn game.
I never
It's not going anywhere.
I never played the game actually. I have to buy it for my brother's Switch.
You don't own a Switch?
No,
He,
well,
he bought it recently.
he bought it, but
Uh,
then he only owns it for Smash.
Yeah, my brother only plays Smash.
That's like every other fucking Switch owner right now.
And he bought
Smash
Skyrim.
machine.
And he bought Skyrim too. He plays that at work when like downtime. Fucking
Downtime.
bastard.
No,
I mean,
honestly, it seems pretty exciting for like what it is.
That's a continuation.
I mean, I liked the first one. It was pretty good.
first one is. I mean, I still haven't beat Master Mode. That's still on my list of things.
I want to get the DLC, honestly. 'Cause the DLC looks pretty enticing.
What, the motorbike?
The motorbike and some other things. There's supposed to be other shit that's gonna come out with it, but
Yeah, sure. Let's get that lore friendly motorbike.
yeah, man.
No, because that's Link is a champion, right? And that's
Yeah.
his divine beast.
A bike.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A bike you can do wheelies on, and it's filled. You can put literally anything into it, and it's gas.
Yeah, my divine beast is a Camaro, dude. What the fuck?
What a divine beast, dude.
Yeah, man. See, we
Oh.
got elephant, we got spoiler, we got camel,
Spoiler.
Fish.
we got that. We got that bird thing, that Rivali, that
bird, and then we got motorbike.
Motorbike. What a fucking.
I'm telling you, see, just the way, listen to what I'm saying, dude.
Yo, but everyone's like freaking like making their fan fiction about good Ganon, and I'm like, dude, Devil
Good.
May Cry all over again. He
Good.
separated himself from his human half, and now the human half is nice and good, and he's helping out Link and the fellows.
Then that's why
The
he's probably
fellows.
dead then. But yeah, it looks like they'll be reusing also the same engine as
Engine.
before.
I mean, the engine wasn't bad, so
Yeah,
there's no
so
reason.
It was reasonable enough that like
It's been-
it felt streamlined. It didn't feel clunky. It didn't feel like it was like a bad game or anything like that. So I mean, it seems like a good investment in my personal opinion. I mean, Nintendo lately hasn't really been letting down anybody with the games, like their own like console exclusive games.
Yeah.
So I mean, I
I
personally
mean,
think
there are
it's gonna
some
be a good
things
thing.
you can critique about it, but it's not like, oh my god, this game is so bad.
Yeah,
like,
you know, but it's like
It could be better, but
it's a
it does
solid
the job.
game. That's what it is.
Yeah,
Like it's
solid.
not anything
it's rock
terrible.
solid.
Yeah. It's just,
Yeah,
you know,
man.
it's like me on a Saturday night all by
She
myself.
gets my dick rock hard.
Only Saturday?
Yeah, only Saturday. This is a beef jerkin day, you know?
beef jerkin day, you said?
Beef jerkin.
Beef jerky.
Gherkin jerkin day.
Hard meat, bro.
Okay.
I don't know, man. Beef jerky is not that hard, though.
It depends.
Anyway.
With my heel now.
Anyways, this is not the topic that we're trying to discuss.
We don't need to
So,
talk about meat. 'cause
Oh,
we
fucking
can talk about it later.
Hideo Kojima.
Oh, his fucking
Death Stranding.
confused ass, fucking confused ass shit.
Doesn't, you know, confused. He doesn't know what the fuck he wants, but I feel
I'm
like that's just
generally-
I
think
still,
anyone
knows,
to this
No one knows.
day, have no idea what that game's about.
Death
I
Stranding.
have no idea what that game's supposed to be in general, other than it's a Hideo Kojima game.
fucking Norman Reedus, dude. That's the only reason why I
It's
want
got
to play it.
Reedus, it's got Mads Mikkelsen, it's got I think he's making a no, he's one of the characters. I think they got his capture for it. It's the director. What's his name? Someone help me. Throw a bone me here, dude.
I don't
I don't know.
Throw a bone.
Chicken bone.
Thank you.
Tom Hiddleston.
No, it's,
Tom
it's an
Hiddleston.
actor.
Sure.
It's an not actor. It's a director. He's the one who directs horror movies. Guillermo del Toro. There you go.
Oh, he's in it.
Yeah.
Wait, really?
Oh,
He's a big guy.
shit,
I think.
No, that guy's he's cool. He makes good horror movies, honestly.
He was actually because some people are saying that the only reason why he still has Norman Reedus in it is because since the failure of that new Silent Hill game a few years ago, he's basically kind of reusing assets
Well,
And Guillermo del Toro was supposed to be an advisor, I believe, or something for that Silent Hill game. But since that didn't come to fruition, now he has this new whatever the hell project.
I mean, I thought it was supposed to be like a continuation of that fucking trailer that came out like 2-3 years ago.
Yeah.
But I guess
The one where
not.
like people are floating and shit, and then
No,
Norman Reedus was a baby.
it
in his
wasn't that
throat,
one.
or-
Yeah, Norman Reedus was in it. Like I remember seeing him there, and like he was the one that like he featured pretty much at the end of the trailer. So a lot of people were kind of like, "Oh
Oh,
shit,
talking about Silent Hill?
yeah,
Oh, okay, the playable trailer.
Oh,
yeah."
PT.
No, not PT. Was
Oh.
Norman Reedus in PT?
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
he
at the-
was-
when
he
you
was
played
supposed to
it
be
at
the
the
main-
end,
Oh yeah, that's right, that's right, that's right.
that's why they say it's a reuse of assets.
I mean, it makes sense. I mean,
Yeah.
fuck it, the game was failed. It never came out. I mean,
Because of Capcom.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Capcom smashed it.
fucking fucked everybody, dude, with that game.
Capcom did
Honestly,
statutory rape.
PT
on it,
was
and
fun.
just-
own me like PT was a fun fucking game.
You know the PT stands for
Experience.
playable trailer, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Straight up.
No, it
it's
also
just-
stands for
yeah.
part-time. Scott
Part-time.
You know, like
I'm gonna see a J in there, dude.
Hideo Kojima was a part-time there because they were gonna let him go. Anyways.
Fuck
but yeah.
Capcom. Simple as that.
Hey, yeah, we say
Yeah.
that, and we have Monster Hunter.
Yeah, Monster Hunter Iceborne.
I
We can
didn't
say all
buy
we
it.
want.
Coming
We
out
can say all we
of the
want,
year,
but we're
bro.
still.
Let's go.
I'm the only
Dude, play
person
video
that's not gonna
games,
play
you
it, dude.
I spent that money on fucking with the deluxe edition on Devil May Cry 5. So
So,
yeah.
I'm like the only person right now that's not really excited about it because I don't really care for Monster Hunter. So
Yeah.
hot.
I mean, the only
epic.
thing that got me excited about it is that
Sexy.
we can fucking beat the shit more out of animals and piss off people. I mean, yeah.
That's like being someone who's excited for Gears 5. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, not one word.
I will, you know, I didn't really play the game either on that one too. So
It's like Gears 4 and Gears 5. Everything ended with 3 as soon as Dom died. Spoiler
Yep.
alert. Are you supposed to say that before, huh?
spoiler alert on a
doesn't
game
matter.
that's fucking how old?
Hey, some people
Good
never played it,
question.
you know? Some people were like born 2 years ago, you know?
Which
And
game
they're-
were we
and they're
talking about? I
listening to the
totally blanked out
podcast.
there.
Gears.
If your child is fucking 3 years old, I'm sorry.
Bro. Are you,
I
that's
don't know
it?
why your child would be fucking 3
If your
years
child
old,
is 3 years old, dude, I apologize, dude. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry that your kid's 3 years old.
I'm
Sorry,
sorry that you're
kid's
3 years
3,
old.
man.
Yeah,
Dude, I
you're
wanna
going
bother
through
him,
a
like-
rough time. I know.
Yeah, I know. It's really rough. Anyways,
Yeah,
we say as we have no kids.
No,
never
yeah.
will.
I might
Don't
have
want
one.
any.
Wait, what do you mean you might?
I might.
Alright, continue,
Hey.
JT.
No. You gotta elaborate on that, bro. That's.
You gotta elaborate on that one. I don't know how
Could you-
you got one.
We're not gonna gloss right over that I might have a child. What the fuck?
Like, how are you?
Nah.
How is it that you might have a child, but we don't?
Well, I used to have a dog. Anyway,
I used to. I mean, I had kids in Skyrim, but I haven't visited them for like a year. So
I had
What a great dad.
I had 2 puppies and 10 dogs, and I lost the cartridge. So,
Oh.
yeah, shit. This is something I didn't want to remember.
The Nintendogs or what?
Yeah, my Nintendo
Yeah.
dogs. Gimmer Moose.
Come
I need a.
He needs to hug it out
Myself.
real quick.
He's sad.
Fallen Order is pretty cool.
It looks good, but I'm
Made
not.
by
fan.
the studio that made Titanfall. Prepare for any story, whatever gripes you have with it, because it's
All the story gripes. That's what I'm doing.
Fuck
It looks cool.
Titanfall.
The sound,
But Titanfall's single player was really good.
Yeah,
True.
that, but you know,
but the multiplayer always died.
yeah, it died out so
Yeah.
quick,
And then they made Apex.
and then that
And
died out real
and that
quick.
died real quick.
I want to say it's died, but I'd say that it has like its own
Kinda.
following. It's like the people who still play Rust, you know what I mean? Or like the people who still play H1Z1. You know, they got a
It's
following.
still
of their own.
there.
It still
Yeah.
exists.
It's
but
not gonna
as,
go
like,
anywhere,
popular.
but you know, as for a mass of like gamers, it's not anyone that's too like, oh my god, like I'm waiting for the
Oh my
new
God.
fucking Apex Legends DLC to come out or some shit.
They even had what's it called? They had season 2 announced at EA, not EA, E3.
E3.
So yeah, they got their own following. But
Yeah,
I
they got their
I
own
like the
thing.
studio because
Like in terms of like the looks of the Fallen Order, though, I'm just kind of disappointed that we still like it's been years since we have like all this fucking lightsaber combat stuff. And the last time I
Fallen
saw
Order.
like, Dismemberment was like back in
Force
let's call it
Unleashed.
Force Unleashed era.
That one, honestly,
Like, I mean, of course, it didn't show you splitting someone in half. That would have been really, really fucking wild. But
I don't know, man.
like, yeah.
There's just so much that it's gotta live up to, and with it being EA, I
don't trust it.
Yeah, and that's my only like fucking.
That's my
problem with
main
it.
worry about
Yeah.
it too. About it as a game, not as a Star Wars game, but just as a game in general.
If
EA.
it's EA, and you know, I'm pretty sure any gamer can fucking relate that no one really trusts EA anymore. And
Well, you gotta
EA
you gotta remember to
It's in
separate
the
the
game.
you gotta remember to separate the publisher and the developer. 'Cause
Yeah, I mean, but
Respawn,
then
the ones who made
publisher
Titanfall.
hasn't like.
yeah,
The
but then
developer hasn't like had too
Because
much
it
success
depends on-
recently, though.
Well, they've only started with Titanfall and Titanfall 2 and Apex.
Yeah,
No,
no, but like like
but-
the engine looks fine though. Like as I would expect from a game with a big budget like that, though.
they've been trying to deliver on their games at least, even with the small repertoire that they have. But
Mhm.
mostly it all depends on how much scrutiny EA puts on the devs.
And how much control EA has
Yeah.
over.
which
it,
I'm
basically.
pretty sure they
Which
have
they're,
a
of
lot.
course, yeah.
Yeah, which is kind of the shitty part that EA
And
has all of this fucking control over developers and publishers and stuff like that. That
And
like
because they've been still able to release Star Wars games, that means there's got to be some hand in hand going on with Disney, which means they're following
Mhm.
along with Disney's desires, basically.
Which is another thing too that we won't
Well,
talk about.
My only thing is that I feel like Disney doesn't really have like a big say in their own video games, and like especially with the new Marvel game coming out, like I just feel like Marvel still has some control over their own company as like
I
a
hope
whole.
so.
Because I don't think Disney owns Marvel as a complete whole, but I just feel like they have a big say, but only in like cinematic experiences, movies, fucking TV shows, stuff like that. Video games, I feel like, is just handled within under a different circumstance. And
I hope so, because
I hope so because
I don't know if it's true, but I thought like some things were not carried through. Well, no, actually, no. I'm not gonna say it. I have no way to certify that.
to
Never mind.
to
Yeah, to
make
see
sure
if
you're right.
Disney is actually like putting down future Star Wars projects because they own the.
I
um,
don't
own Star
like the fact that they're going with another trilogy, or did they announce 6, 9?
No, they announced 9.
9,
All
another
of
9. But okay, see,
Wait, another 9?
another 9. So after
movies?
yeah, after Rise of Skywalker,
Oh, yeah,
but-
that's
but-
right.
someone put it to me this way, and they were like, "Don't be so upset about something like that," only because of the fact that like, Lucas fucking only had to say. What was fucking remember all the old books and shit like that, anything from like
the expanded universe.
yeah, is non-canon.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's
So
definitely-
Disney has the power pretty much to make all of that shit canon.
again,
Goodbye.
yeah.
So there is like potential into
There's
what
potential,
Disney
but
yeah.
then it's up to them if they want to do that.
And I feel like if they really do want to make money, that's a way to go. And it's
Do it.
Disney, of course they want to make money, but at the same time, it's. I just feel like it's just trying to become like a family-friendly movie or something like that.
The only problem with Disney right now is that it seems like they don't have the the heart for it too. Like
It's
they
another
don't
one of
have-
their.
like they don't like they just want money. They don't care about it as like a series. They didn't have they don't have a story going on for it.
Have you
in
seen their
general.
Star Wars land, dude? It's nothing from the past Star Wars.
Yeah.
It's
all
their
brand new
Disney
shit.
movies.
Yeah, it's
Jakku
all-
and old Millennium Falcon and all that shit.
It's all old though.
Oh,
It's from the original 3.
Wait, what the Star
No,
Wars? stuff?
like-
Star Wars Land.
No, it's
No,
only
it's not.
it's only stuff from the new movies.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's
They
only
do have the
Jakku,
bay from the first movie when
the Tatooine Bay.
Luke meets Han Solo.
Oh yeah,
The Bay?
Mos
The
Eisley
bay for the
Cantina.
Millennium Falcon.
Oh,
yeah, the
that's good.
cantina.
Oh, that one. Oh, yeah, you
It's
sure?
it's an actual walk-in, and you get to eat and
Okay,
shit
okay.
like that. I mean, I don't know, man. Disney has a lot to like live up to, especially with hardcore fans, and I just feel like they should live up to it, But I just don't know what they're trying to do with all the current circumstances that they like keep pushing out at everybody, because like I just feel like they just sort of like no, like here's what we're gonna do, and I feel like the games are like being impacted in that end.
And as far as I know, like the comics that Marvel and them have been releasing have literally no impact on the story
no.
right now. So it's just kind of like, so wait, do they have a plan, or are they just going to keep on repeating stories between episode 4 and 6 right now?
Because we need to move beyond Luke already.
Yeah,
Well,
'cause
More than
Mark-
happened.
I
Like,
mean,
Mark Hamill's
technically,
getting older.
Luke is dead.
Yeah.
Like, Luke
Got-
is
I
no
got
longer a thing in the fucking.
Like,
in the
it's not that
movie.
he can't come back as a Force Ghost, but he's dead, so
He's not
Yeah.
gonna do anything. He's a force
there's not
ghost.
much he can do.
But they did the same thing with fucking. They decided to bring Yoda back, which was like actually a really nice homage to like everything they've been missing for the past
Like,
like
there
2
are
recent
scenes
movies.
that I like
The sacred text.
The secret text.
I'm with Mark on that one though. Fucking, he just said, "I'm gonna burn burn this tree down." Then afterwards, oh, the sacred text. I'm like,
The sacred.
what the heck, you hypocrite? Which one is it? Do you
gonna
want to
burn
destroy
all
the Jedi, or do you want the Jedi to end, or do you want it to go on?
Yeah, it's flip flopping.
Oh.
Or like that.
Stuck in a vortex.
What
Yeah.
else is there?
But yeah, that's Star Wars movies, and I have
We just gotta see what they're gonna do.
Yeah,
Yeah,
which is
wait
why I feel like Fallen Order is gonna be an
I
issue.
want it to be good.
I want it to be good, but EA and everything else that's in the way.
EA,
Of,
Disney,
yeah.
like the general disappointment with Star Wars games now.
Because it's a single player only title, that means the entire success of it is gonna ride on its story. Oh boy.
which
No
you know,
multiplayer.
I don't really have a problem with. Like, I won't even lie, the Battlefront 2 storyline was actually pretty good. Like,
It ties in actually.
yeah, it
It's
ties
supposed to
into
tie into the movie, right?
No,
Wait, what?
Well, it's just a-
Versio? No, Versio's not in the movie. at
Well,
all.
no, it's supposed to because then they took that Star Destroyer to what's it called? Because it was at the end of the campaign.
Yeah,
to-
it only ties
to
in like a little bit.
Well, I don't know if they're gonna make a cameo because I mean they pretty much made it fact that she was there in the area, but as far as how they're gonna go with that, shit, they could just wipe her off the story in the new movies and that's it. You don't hear about her anymore.
Mhm.
Well,
leave it
Versio
or
doesn't even exist in the new movies. That's just kind of the
Well,
whole,
Perseus'
like,
daughter more like
yeah.
because a certain someone is Anyway,
I don't know, man. Anyways, next game. Fuck. Mark's happy about Animal Crossing.
Yeah, I'm looking to be dead again on an island.
And
Okay,
someone
well,
lost a job.
Mr. Rossetti lost his job because we don't have to worry about losing saved files on resetting.
Actually, on the topic of like Disney and Marvel, are you guys kind of excited for like the new Marvel game, Avengers?
Avengers?
Yeah,
I don't feel too strongly on
I don't know.
it.
I don't even know what type of game it is gonna.
it's a co-op campaign game.
Is it gonna be like the previous Avengers style games that they've made before? Marvel games? You know what I'm talking about, right?
No,
Oof.
Alliance.
Where it's like, yeah, stuff like that. Where it's like, you know, you pick your hero and whatnot, and you start like
no.
collectively beating the shit out of people.
It's only the original cast, from what I remember seeing from the trailer.
Grab some Oreos.
But I don't know. There's a lot of issues with people of like having it being graphics and stuff like that, just not looking as nice, and the characters not looking as like pretty as the original cast. As original, I mean literally the current cast of Avengers.
We're still talking about the trailer, huh?
Huh?
Are we still talking about the trailer for the game?
Yeah.
Oh my god, it's a trailer though.
That's what I'm saying. It's like the game is not ready to be released, and people are upset about looking at a trailer and be like, "This game looks like shit. This game looks like it should be a mobile game or it should be on the fucking DS or some shit like that." I'm just like,
We don't even know.
you don't even know what the final end result is, and you're getting thrown with all this shit. Like, there was literally no gameplay. It was just all cinematics.
That's why.
And I think that's so
We don't
stupid that like people would completely judge off something like that, to completely like go off something like that and fucking and show off and, you know, just kind of like prejudge a game without even seeing what it looks like.
Well, there's also like the separation you gotta make between, because that's cinematic trailer, that's its own thing. But then when you have gameplay trailers, you gotta separate a uh, a real gameplay trailer and like a scripted gameplay trailer. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Real gameplay trailer, like for example, at least as real as it can get. Like for example, when people start playing through, what's one of the games? Like did playthroughs of like, it was like yeah, last year for Cyberpunk. There was that 47-minute demo, 45-minute demo,
Yeah.
and the one for Fallen Order. That's actual gameplay. But a
With
scripted
some
one would be,
cinematics, if I remember right.
well, the cinematics are in game too.
Oh
But
yeah.
a more
maybe
scripted
in-game.
one would be gameplay trailer would be the one for Anthem. It's like
That
like
was
close
oh
definition
dude, that
for,
is fucking
scripted.
scripted as shit. Most disappointing game of 2019 yet.
2018. No, did it release this year?
It came out this year,
Holy
February.
shit! It's only been 6 months.
I know, dude. The game's already dead. If you're a game developer, don't ever do what Anthem did.
Hey, you tell me how it was, JT. You were at the EA thing.
Oh,
Yeah.
dude, we were there. Okay, let me and Matt talk about our. I don't even know if Matt's here, but let me just talk about our experience at the EA fucking play in Hollywood. Holy shit, dude! If you've ever had like a waste of time, or you ever had like an experience where you're like, "Wow, I wish I didn't do that again." This is like number 3 on my fucking list, dude. Like, don't ever fucking.
3 hours of waiting for
Come
10
back.
minutes of walking through and leaving.
Yes, that's exactly what we did, and honestly,
It's like going to Disneyland. It was the worst waste of time I've ever done in my entire fucking life.
it's I don't know.
But
Man.
man, at Disneyland you get overpriced ice cream.
Okay, we're not gonna talk about Disneyland. We're gonna talk about EA Play. Anyways, fucking dude, no, honestly. Okay, so one, the staff was absolute dog shit. Like, they had no idea what the fuck they were doing. There was no like communication between staff and people who were waiting in line. So apparently, when we got there was this one long ass line trying to get in, and we didn't really know where like it goes or what's gonna happen and stuff like that. So we just stood in line and waited. And we waited, we get to the front of the fucking line. And they're like, do you have a gameplay reservation or a fucking priority pass? And we're like, no. And they're like, oh, okay, you have to go to that line. And mind you, we literally just waited like an hour and 20 minutes waiting in that fucking line to get sent back to another line. So we fucking waited in this line. It's almost 12. We got there at fucking 10. And I'm like, this is fucking bullshit. I was pissed. And literally, by the time we're done, by the time we get in, it's almost 1 o'clock already. And we're like, okay, what the fuck, dude? So we're like, okay, let's hope this is worth it. Blah, blah, blah. We get in. Fucking long lines to play any game. Absolutely anything. And everything is just like GA pass, like general admission, GA, only reservation only and shit like that. And I was just like, okay, that's stupid, but I didn't know, but whatever. And by the time we're fucking done with it, like literally we walked around for 10 15 minutes at most, and we fucking left. We got free ice cream, free sunglasses, and a cold towel.
Cold
And I gave it to some bitch in the street because she,
She was
she
like,
was
what is
standing outside giving out like that fruit shit.
She was
and,
selling
like,
hot dogs.
Basically, yeah, and she was like, "Hey, where you getting that shit?" And I'm like, or like, "What is that?" And I'm like, "It's a cold towel. You want it?" And she was like, "Yeah, I mean, I guess." So I gave her the fucking towel, and I, mind you, it was in my back pocket. Like it was like in my
Okay.
ass, and like she was like, "Hey, what is that?" And I was like,
Staring
this?
at your ass, bro.
it's a cold towel. And she saw me take it out, and I was like, "You want it?" She's like, "Yeah." And I felt bad because she was standing out in the hot fucking sun. It was like 85 degrees.
It was hot,
or
dude.
some shit.
It was
hot
I
outside.
was sweating. Dude.
So I felt bad. So I was like, "Here, take it. You're gonna need it more than I'm gonna need it." So you know. But yeah, it was
it was a terrible experience. Like honestly,
the only thing that I was really going for was for the Star Wars event, and the Star Wars event it would have taken like 4 hours to get into that
yeah,
shit.
we saw how long it was gonna fucking get in there, and I was like,
Yeah.
nah, I'm not gonna wait in line for something like that. Right?
Hey, that reminds me. Did it smell?
No,
No, I didn't smell.
Not like
Okay.
a Nintendo conference. Okay.
No,
The
no,
guy-
no,
okay,
not like
honestly,
just
the-
not like a Smash tournament.
The people who went, EA, I guess EA's fan base isn't very gamer oriented as like your
They have a
per-
fan base.
Yeah. Well, you gotta remember,
do.
people who play EA games are usually Madden, FIFA, shit like that. So the people who are going there are like,
People.
yeah.
There's a lot of people going for
2K19.
the. Dude, you know what actually did have a. Though I think the biggest thing that they had there was Apex Legends. It had the most like
Setup.
space
It had a huge
like,
setup.
that you could go to, and people were lining up to play Apex Legends. I couldn't believe it. Like there were so many people playing Apex Legends. If you combined Battlefield and believe it or not, Anthem was there. Battlefield, Anthem, and the two
what's
sports
that?
games together, that still wouldn't be as many people as there were in the Apex booth. I couldn't believe it.
Yeah.
Bro,
And they
go
had
home.
and like the way they had it set up was they had like the gaming shit and all their rigs and everything in shipment crates. They were all in shipment crates and there was no AC. It was all fucking fan. And I couldn't believe my eyes that people were actually waiting and getting game reservations to play the game Anthem.
It's free. No, Anthem or
It's $5,
Apex,
but I mean
yeah.
you still gotta get that shit. But like either way, I think the only thing that was really I was going there for was Star Wars, and
And-
you would have waited like hours until you got in there.
Star Wars had no gameplay reservations open. And GA was only meant to be cinematic reveals. So what we were left with is literally just watching a fucking trailer that came out on E3.
Like
a few
GA?
days. Yeah.
What's
Yeah, and then like
General admission.
3
General
days.
admission.
Oh,
the
general.
trailer comes out at E3, so it didn't even matter. You waited 4 hours, and you could have just sat inside with AC and waited 3 days.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Literally, me and Matt waited 3 hours in line just playing Pokemon. Like, it was...
I think Battlefield 5, you know, that would have been something I wanted to play, but I was not gonna wait 30 minutes to play Battlefield 5.
I've been actually checking like for Battlefront 2, and I found out that EA's games, like their Battlefield and Battlefront whatnot, they have no PC player base. Basically, it's all console.
Oh,
You
yeah,
got
why would
barely
you-
a thousand
The
on
people on
PC.
console bought the game, so they better
Yeah,
be
they
they
gotta
might as well
play
play it.
For
But I
us...
can't find any players on PC at
Well,
all.
honestly,
It's
for
all on
us, though,
console.
is that, like, we bought the game for how much? $3?
It's like $6 because they were.
No, it was cheaper,
because they
dude.
were harking for
It was
players.
really cheaper.
Well, we bought it, we played it, we had fun for a little bit, and then we were like, fuck this
I
game.
played
We
3
could-
multiplayer games.
Couldn't find anyone
I
on
can't
it,
find
though,
anyone
but
else.
like
Don't
No,
mind me, let me
honestly,
run through the campaign.
The one that took forever to fucking find a game
Ewok
was Ewok Hunt, dude.
But that was the best game
That
mode
was
in the
literally
entire
the-
fucking
yeah.
game.
And it doesn't even start with like less than like.
It starts with
10
3
people or
people.
something.
It started with us. It started a server
yeah,
for us.
We had the 4 of us, and then like we had.
Then
to
why
wait
did
for
we
people
wait
to
so
join.
long for more people?
Yeah,
Because
because we only found like 2 people and we
you
needed like
need-
4
exactly.
You
more.
need like 8
Yeah,
or
something
some
like that.
shit in total, and there was only 4, so yeah. It
It
sucked,
would have been
dude.
better if it.
You know, honestly, that game mode was fun. Like, I
The
had...
game mode was fun. The only problem is like what's called,
Nobody.
there's no dedicated servers.
Yeah,
and
there's
you have
no-
to wait.
There's no
There's no
server
browser.
browser, and I feel like that's what the
You can't
game needs, and they're just like, nah,
Like-
fuck you.
Nah, fam.
boy.
Nah, fam. I mean, that shit. We're
Nah,
saving
this
those
ain't
for
it.
Battlefield.
This ain't it, cheap.
I don't know, man. I just EA really fucking
EA
triggers
makes
me.
baffling choices.
They don't know how to make a proper video game sometimes, and it's just so frustrating to see shit like
No,
that.
they make proper video games. They make popular, short-lived video.
Yeah.
They get the sales out, and that's it. Nothing else. They don't need a community for it anyway. They just want to get the game sold, and that's it.
I can't believe that Apex Legends actually blew up. Because that game was supposed to be so low key, and then what happened is they paid streamers to play their game. That's why it blew up. I couldn't believe that Apex Legends was such a big game. I still can't believe it.
The setup they had for Apex Legends was fucking... it was massive, honestly. Like
It
there,
was.
there was so much going on when we went to see it because they had like the whole fucking setup, and they literally were like going balls out with that fucking balls out. I don't know, man. EA is just a company.
They went balls
that-
out, but then they're part of CBT.
EA is a company.
It's a company that I
We
don't
live
know.
in a
I just
society.
don't like them. I really don't. And you know, the only game I enjoyed from them thus far is literally fucking Need for Speed.
They fucking dabbed on the Dead Space series too. So
Well,
I
me
don't-
and
I
Matt
don't-
played
I
it.
don't like it.
We played 3, and honestly, it's a fun game.
All the Dead Space games are fun. I like all the Dead Space games.
I don't know.
Even,
They killed the third one with by pressuring the developers
Third
Oh,
one was
yeah.
fun
to
though.
release. So
But
that
that was
what
the,
they had.
like-
But
Because they wanted to put in multiplayer, but they couldn't because they had to do co-op,
no, they had the co-op. Yeah, the co-op was fun. It was funny.
and they took out the babies.
The baby.
But you can't be killing babies.
Babies
Exactly.
are bad.
That's bad.
So what did you get to kill instead? I think you had to kill dogs.
Yeah,
that was-
that's
Yeah,
better
it was
than
dogs
babies.
with,
That's better than babies, yeah.
Sure.
But the babies, dude! You shot the baby, and then the fucking
Mm.
vines come out of their back or whatever,
And they started like shooting shit at
and you had to shoot the vines on their back. Oh,
And then once you're done, you just stomp on the little bastard.
yeah, you stomp on them. It was so good.
Do a
Oh,
3-hit combo on him, and he's just gone, dude. You
I
just, like,
miss it. And when you
sprawled
did
out.
multiplayer as the baby, it was the easiest thing.
And then you can also play as the toddlers in the second game.
Yeah.
They're called the Pack because
The
they attack in
Pack, yeah.
packs. And you can like pounce on people and like start like fiddling with their heads and stuff. It was
Alright,
fun.
alright, we're a little off topic right now.
Okay.
And then there's the babies that explode.
Okay, hold on now.
And then
See
there's
one
the
of
babies
them?
with AIDS.
You take them out.
Wait,
you take
wait,
them
wait,
out
hold
without
on
him
now.
exploding.
Getting a little too real right now.
You take out the baby without him exploding. You can like use the kinesis on him, lift him up, and chuck him at another dude.
Hey Kyle,
Was that really how it went?
Yeah.
Did
Sometimes
you
they die
hear
by like
about
yeah.
what do you call that? A new Lego Star Wars game coming out?
yeah.
Oh,
It's with
no.
the new movies.
Skywalker Saga?
Yeah.
The Skywalker saga.
I
with Kylo Ren. And,
yeah. I feel like I don't know. It seems a little outplayed, but then
honestly, I don't know. If I were to play it, I would, cause I in my childhood I played
Star Wars,
the Star Wars
Lego
the
games,
saga, yeah.
Yeah,
and
I did
played
too.
the Indiana Jones saga.
and
I didn't play the Indiana.
I
game.
honestly enjoyed it. It's a
It was
fun, it's a fun game, and it's a fun co-op game to begin with. But
Did you ever play the Jurassic Park one?
no,
No, I
no.
did not. I have the
I
what's it
didn't
called?
play any
Lord of the
Lego
Rings one
games
also.
after original trilogy, which means I haven't played a Star Wars game since I was a kid. I mean, Star Wars Lego game since I was.
Lego Batman, bro.
I have Lego Lord of the Rings, but
I don't.
I'm not that deep. You know what I mean?
Mm.
So I can't believe
Yeah.
we're talking about this on EA. Jesus Christ. Nio 2. Yeah, next one.
Cyberpunk 2077.
No, I gotta save that for last.
Yeah,
though, 'cause
no. The last one
No,
is
that's when we were going to talk about is
yeah.
Final.
Well, yeah.
7, right?
Final?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's
FF7.
that's the one that a lot of us are very excited for.
Well, I'm okay.
Not
I'm
Matt, me and Matt, but
Yeah.
I'm personally
Yeah.
like hyped about this game.
I want to get the
Okay.
ones out of the way.
Literally, so we discussed it before, and you know, a lot of us are excited about this game. Like for me personally, I'm only excited about it because it's fucking Keanu Reeves, and I like personally think Keanu Reeves is a great person and he's awesome.
Oh, we're talking about Cyberpunk?
Yes,
Yeah, Cyberpunk.
Oh,
right
shit.
now.
All right, fine. All right. I
but
wanted to save it. But
you know, I like I said, I don't know anything about this game. The only person I like that knows right now is fucking Kyle. So
I mean, the only thing I know is that there's controversy, but that's not here or there, and that's not. good
every
to
game
talk
gets
about.
controversial.
I mean, it's stupid outrage. Though.
okay, Kyle,
That's-
just
There's no
explain
need for.
what's
Um,
exactly going on.
It came from a. If you ever seen the developer, it's basically nerd Morgan Freeman because he has like a godlike
yeah, my
voice,
boy.
but nigga plays oh shit.
It's fine, don't worry about it.
It's okay, we got it. It's straight up.
Oh man.
Oh
Oh man, my desk just collapsed on me too.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
Well,
I'm okay.
if
Thanks for
anything, this
asking,
is-
by the way. Anyway,
this is
here,
just
while I'm trying to clean up my mess here, let me keep talking. You gotta keep the show going, you know.
This constantly reminds me that Kyle has one of the worst luck that we all know.
What? What?
Like,
what?
I
What
don't
are the
know
bottles
how-
on the floor?
That's
First of all,
Why do you have
alcohol
that about-
free.
I'm an alcoholic, dude. Just
Alcohol
shut the
free.
Fuck up. No, you're not.
Let me just
My
keep the
ass.
stream going, okay? Jesus.
Alcohol
ask you out.
free.
You want a
fucking-
show? I'll give you a show. Just give me a minute.
What do you drink, bro? Root beer?
Nah, dude, I drank a.
It's Heineken, but alcohol free.
You drink a Modelo?
It's
I drank
Modelo
water,
time.
Water in a glass bottle? Got it, dude.
I'm one of those Los Angeles.
Shut your
Los
like,
Angeles.
you like
Alright,
Corey
so,
drinking ass.
while I'm fixing my desk. So basically, Cyberpunk came as it's originally a pen and paper game, like the ones you see for Dungeons and Dragons, that type of stuff. So it's, you know what I mean, right? You got the game master, you got the players and all that shit, characters,
yeah.
their stat rolls, stuff like that. And the whole setting was the Cyberpunk setting, if you're familiar with it, which is basically kind of like an abuse of tech in a future setting. And for Cyberpunk 2077, they actually reached out to the guy who produced it, and offered to, because they're fans of the game, but they offered to, make the game for it, and he was on board with it. Which
He's
is
like,
why,
yeah, man, sounds
yeah,
cool.
he likes it, and when he saw the trailers that they made for it, and so far how they've progressed, he loves it because it's staying true to the material. Now, is there any questions you have about the game?
Like-
Yeah. So no, do I get to fuck Keanu Reeves?
About that, apparently there's actually a underlying lore behind that. Because
And apparently,
his name is Johnny Silverhand on account of his silver hand.
man, I wonder what created me. I'm sorry.
But apparently, it's believed that he's actually a figment of your he's a hologram basically. He's a figment of your mind because it ties in with the story basically. The story is that your name is V, or that's your nickname. You're a mercenary. And you're trying to get this you're trying to get this cyber chip that is supposedly supposed to grant immortality, right? But along the way, I guess some shit happens. You got Silverhand, who's Keanu Reeves, in your head, and it all ties in with the story. Blah, blah,
Blah, blah, blah.
Keanu Reeves is actually an AI in your head,
First person RPG,
like Cortana,
basically.
only
It's
not a yandere.
You got first person RPG. It's like I since yeah. And is there any questions so I can keep talking?
Oh yeah,
It's
looks
like,
like
I don't
there's a
know.
Master Chief collection coming out for PC.
I don't know what you guys have any wonders about the game.
No, honestly, I just want to know like what's gonna happen with this game because it's just kind of up in the air for me right now. That it's like I don't really understand the idea or like what's gonna happen. Or, like,
It's an RPG basically.
but like under
Straight
what
up.
basis? Like just a mercenary? Like fucking literally, that's Final Fantasy VII. You're a mercenary.
You make your character straight up like a good old pen and paper kind of RPG. You make the character, you make the stats, make the background. It's your character.
Okay.
So all the freedom is in your hands. Character goes as far as you go, and it's given that Cyberpunk is made by those same ones who made Witcher.
Game's gonna be long.
It's gonna be long. It's gonna be story packed, and that's all. That's what I'm completely there for.
Oh, okay.
Side missions. The
Side
game.
missions.
I like it though.
I'm invested in it because I am in love with the cyberpunk aesthetic with it. I love games before like Deus Ex that came along a few years ago.
They didn't save me.
I'm in love with the whole
Machina.
concept basically of that. And now that Keanu Reeves has actually been on board with the project,
He's breathtaking.
I
You're
am,
breathtaking.
I am in love, basically. Yeah, that's it. It's just straight up a
Okay.
FPS RPG, dog.
All right. Sounds
FPS
fun.
RPG.
Heavy story,
That's
heavy
fun.
story.
Is it just raw single player?
Raw single player, but the amount of freedom that they give to you in the game is almost unmatched so far in current other RPGs. Because it's like almost everything you do ties in with the game. The way you dress, the way you handle stories, the way you spec your character, it all ties in. Everything you do makes an impact, which is why I'm.
Oh, okay. I get what you mean. All right.
Sounds like GTA.
Except you don't have to play as a crazy guy in a living in a trailer.
Who, Franklin?
Yeah.
Stupid ass. Where's my other bottle? I know I had 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hey, there we go.
Fucking alcoholic.
All right, the desk is fixed for now.
All right,
For
5
now.
bottles of what?
Huh? Water.
My
Alcohol-free Heineken.
Stop. Dude, every time you say alcohol free, it makes me look like a
Because you're a
What?
pussy.
now. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, you're right.
Next
alcohol
one.
free.
Imagine
Yeah.
beer, but without the benefit, and it just tastes like shit.
Benefit my ass.
What?
It's like drinking dirt.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's the benefit.
but then I drink dirt called oolong apparently.
I'm taking
All right, now my turn to pop up something.
Go ahead.
Destiny 2 Shadowkeep expansion.
I don't care.
I don't really
All right,
care.
next.
All right,
Everybody
next.
really nobody really like glossed on that.
They're just
Yeah.
making the base game free to play now, but you still gotta get the expansion. So that's literally where I'm at. I just paid $60 for it.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I
So,
paid 60
I'm
bucks.
still mad.
like, can
Just
I
don't
have
pay
my
anything. Just don't play the game.
Exactly. I'm not.
Honestly, I would pay $60 for the old game and play all of that over again.
I'd
Then
pay
play
$60 if they
Shadowkeep.
actually included all the new shit in Destiny
Yeah.
2. So I have to pay for it again, so everybody.
I already bought the game, so I'm stuck.
So that's a
That's
big
when I'm
mad
like,
right
you
there.
guys should just get Devil May Cry. It's more worthwhile
Where did I put the
investment.
nail gun, goddammit.
Nail gun.
Why do you need the nail gun right now?
Dude, I'm living in a hovel. Just give me a break.
Just
That
put a-
doesn't tell me anything.
I lean on my desk like I can one
You
arm,
lean on your desk and it dies, right?
and it's gonna collapse and break my legs, dude. God.
That's a sign that you need a new desk.
Strange world going on over there.
All right,
We
last
really
last
be living in
game.
the clown world. Oh yeah,
Final Fantasy
7
VII.
remake.
No, we gotta save the best one.
That is the last.
No, I still got more up my sleeve.
What?
Halo Master Chief Collection.
Halo Infinite.
They're doing good work on Halo Master Chief Collection since they actually showed raw gameplay of what they've achieved so far, and it's looking pretty good. So we just gotta see how they're gonna handle. And they actually released the release prices for it. Each one's gonna be like about $5 or so. But the total of all the games is gonna up to 4. Is gonna be $55. So it's like paying all that $60. Yeah, I'm it's all on PC. I'm golden.
Yeah, dude, I'm sitting pretty. $60. That's all I need.
Dude, I'm sitting hot and sweaty just waiting.
I'm sweaty.
and sweaty.
And they got Halo Infinite trailer. I'm glad that they have the that they changed the design. He doesn't. I didn't really prefer the 4 and 5 design.
You don't
looks
like
like-
Mark's? What is it? 6?
No, I do, but 4 and 5 they changed up the design. It's still Mark
Oh.
6, but it's just different artist interpretation.
Otis.
Did it make?
like
Did
that.
they make his visor big again?
That I can't tell actually. It
Oh.
looks like as it did before. So I'm babysitting right now, so I'm good.
You're based in right now.
So the AR looks like Reach.
It looks like they added. Looks like the Reach one with in terms of detail, like more grooves and all that shit, less smooth.
Yeah.
But it still retains its original profile from 3, so I'm happy for that. Because if you remember from Reach, that rifle model looked more like bare bones.
I think that one looks great.
Reach,
Yeah.
it was hot, but the ammo counter looks like it's like 3s now.
Oh, okay.
But either way, I'm babysitting. I'm good. I'm happy. Looks like they're still gonna continue off of 5 in terms of story. I have no idea where the story's gonna go. I don't know where this range.
The ending.
Which one?
The ending to the trailer.
Yeah, probably. Because maybe that's that light's coming from a Forerunner. I feel like they give off those lights, you know.
Yeah.
But either way, it's only a teaser. We still gotta see what they're actually gonna do.
Oh.
But yeah, I'm hyped. I'm just glad that it's gonna be on PC.
Time is up.
Honestly, I'm kind of.
Oh shit!
What happened?
What?
I got work, nigga. I gotta go.
Oh shit! Bye.
Oh,
I'll see you.
go.
Bye.
This nigga's gonna be late. I gotta bleep
What
all
a
that
day.
shit out. God damn it. Fuck.
what the?
The end.
Oh,
we said it like twice already.
Oh.
No, we said like 3 times already because of
Three
Matt
times.
when he
God
left.
Damn
You're
it,
gonna have to
dude.
watch the whole damn stream to wait for the bad word.
It starts the end. It's fine. We're almost done. I'm hitting an hour right now. So
Yeah, exactly.
All right, last one.
Alright.
Go for it.
last one,
Um,
Final Fantasy VII.
Final Fantasy.
Honestly,
That
Super-
you guys have to talk about because
Oh, well,
I have not played.
Okay, well to be fair, I really don't have.
He
anything
doesn't
to
know.
talk
I
about.
literally, me and Matt are the only people that
Yeah.
are
Shit,
really.
the one other one who knew just left.
Yeah, which
Oh,
is
he got work. Fine though.
it's fine.
Because like we can still talk about it. Because
I
as
mean,
far as like
yeah.
I don't know the story, but I just know that like this is something that everyone's been like everyone in the Final Fantasy community who loves 7 have been waiting for.
Yes,
And it's been a
And-
while since they put out outro like news that we can look at.
it's
I feel
honestly
like I can.
It exists.
I
it's
feel like it's. Oh god.
no. Square Enix decided to go the route
Alright.
of Kingdom Hearts, and
Oh, yeah. and the combat.
Fast paced, but also like
Real
it's
time
real time strategy,
strategy.
action
also.
RPG, real time strategy.
And it's configurable.
Yes,
So-
which is nice, and I feel like this is
Wait, remind me, in Kingdom Hearts combat, you can switch between characters on the fly, right?
no.
Oh, okay, so you just choose one
You
main
are
character.
yeah,
and
you
that's
are
it.
stuck on one character, which is just Sora, and then throughout the game, you consecutively get different characters you can play. So I think
No,
you can
'cause
play.
I'm like wondering, because like you know how in the trailer it showed you playing as Cloud, and it showed you
playing as
what's the Maka's
Barrett,
name? Yeah, Barrett.
Barrett, sorry.
Barry.
Barrett. It's
Barrett,
Barrett.
fucking Tifa. Well, in
Yeah,
the original
it shows you playing as
game,
a different two
you can
people.
play as everybody. Not everybody, but you can
Well,
play as
because you
the main
control
characters.
everyone because
People in
it's
your
a
party,
turn-based
basically.
combat.
Yeah, everyone in your party has their own moveset. And in the trailer and everything they showed, the cinematics, fucking Barrett had his charge shot, fucking Cloud had his Omni Slash, Tifa looked like she had her original movesets, and Aerith had her what's it called?
Magical.
Yeah, Healing Wind.
Aerith had her dying.
Honestly, I'm gonna be really sad during that scene to see her die in like HD.
Dude, imagine
HD.
with better voice acting now. With actual voice acting, she's gonna get stabbed. She's gonna start whimpering as she's dying. And
Dude,
shit.
it was already sad just reading her dying, and I was like, "What the fuck?"
Now I get
Like,
to hear it, dude.
yeah, it's so terrible. I hate my
Now you get to
life,
hear
bro.
it before you
That's
die.
absolute trash. Like, I mean, it's the game. I feel like this game absolutely deserves to be in the way they're developing it, because the game is a very action-packed game. Like, it starts off in a way that like just kind of throws you in there, and it's like, here you go, here's fucking you play as a mercenary who's gonna go blow up a building, and you're like, what the fuck already? Every other Final Fantasy game doesn't really start like that besides 15. 15 starts off more of like
Which one, boy band?
yeah, boy band. You start off with the
Boy
dream
band.
of Noctis, and that's pretty much what it is.
Oh, when you're hanging out with the boys in the
You're-
car,
Yeah, you hang out with the boys in the car.
going on a road trip.
It's a I don't know. 15 was kind of lackluster to me. It was a fun game, and the way it's a brand new like type of gameplay, but it just the storyline dragged, and it just felt a little lackluster, and I got bored of it really quick, even though I did have fun with it. But 7 is just a game that needs to be in that sense of like, oh shit, this is gonna happen. Oh shit, I gotta mash this, and it looks like you just gotta mash your the circle button all the time, which I'm totally fine with, honestly.
In 7?
Yeah, the remake of 7, it's button mashing. It's exactly like Kingdom Hearts. And from what I saw, they have a command menu, which is pretty much Kingdom Hearts. I don't know if it's free roam or what's gonna happen, but either
Probably
way,
in the same vein as 7, where you move between your areas and what,
yeah. I mean,
and
they,
have the encounters every now and then.
to be honest, they only showed Midgar.
Yep.
They only showed Midgar. They didn't show Cloud leaving. They didn't show any of that shit. So, my guess, they're breaking it up exactly like how they did the first one, and just have it into 2 parts, because the first part is literally just all of Midgar. Second part is free roam, so
Jerome, as in like.
it's
Oh right, like
it's open world.
Okay. Now I know what you're talking.
Yeah. So, they only showed him in Midgar. They only showed like what to expect from the beginning and all that stuff. So it should be interesting to see like what goes on and how they decide to take on this type of gameplay. But I don't know, man.
I like how it's got, because now it's something I'd actually buy, because I never was a fan of turn-based, like just completely reliant on turn-based. No matter how much I like RPGs, I just don't like turn-based. But now this one, now that it combines both, which is excellent, that's gonna open it up to
Genkai o Koeru.
That's something I totally look at.
Or something like limits are meant to be broken.
I don't know, man. Like,
I wonder how they're gonna do the limit breaker. Now that I think.
Well, the limit breaker, I feel like it's just what they do in Kingdom Hearts, and pretty much in Kingdom Hearts, when you get like a special move or like it's an action command, and it's just like you fucking see it, it pops up, and you press triangle, and that's what happens, and you do like this big ass fucking move or whatever.
This very pretty and cinematic move that does a lot of damage.
Oh shit! You know how Final 15 had like big ass bosses and boss type enemies you have to fight?
Yeah.
Ruby weapons. Ruby weapon, emerald weapon. What about those?
They're
gonna be big.
I mean, in 7 they had big bosses, but not like 15 bosses.
I don't know, with the engine, it could be the same.
Well,
like that now.
the first big boss you face is what's his face? It's like a fucking. It's like a dude who what's the word I'm looking for? It's like a robot guy, and he's like a massive robot and shit like that. And fucking, you have to like fight him like by yourself or some shit like that as Cloud.
In it?
Yeah, it's one of the first ones you have to go through.
Trial by fire, they say.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, honestly, I'm just kind of excited to see the game, and I'm like pretty hyped about it because I replayed fucking 7 not too long ago, so it's something that like I really like the direction they're going with it. I just hope Nomura is like confident in this game and he decides not to fuck his player base like how he did with what do you call that, with Kingdom Hearts. So
fuck the people in Kingdom Hearts.
He released an unfinished game that he's having DLC for, and it's never been a problem. Like, DLC's never been a thing in the Kingdom Hearts series ever. Like, this is the first time he's ever released DLC for fucking Kingdom Hearts. And, people will be like, oh, yeah, but, like, what about Remix and stuff like that? I'm like, well, that was Japan exclusive only, and Remix doesn't really have, like, story-breaking content to it. It has, like, an extra couple of scenes and, like, maybe one Keyblade extra, but nothing major. This, like, the DLC that Nomura is coming out with fucking for Kingdom Hearts, it's, like, brand new. It's absolute, like, new content, new everything, and it's paid, and it's like, fuck, dude, like,
fuck.
Why don't you just come out with this shit when it first fucking came out? But, that's current gaming right now. Which kind of sucks, but you gotta, like, just kind of live with it, and, if you don't like that idea, then fucking don't buy it. But I like the game.
At least you guys are getting it as a DLC compared to having to buy a new game.
Yeah,
for it.
which is, why I'm grateful for it. It's like, at least it's only like, maybe, what, $20 at most for a fucking DLC. I'm not buying a brand new fucking game that I waited 13 years for, so.
Because that's what Devil May Cry goes through. We want Virgil DLC, or Special Edition, Virgil's release. That's it. That's the only difference.
DMC is a series that I can't devil into because I know I'll be too pissed off to play it.
Yeah. Also, it's the type of thing where like the move sets are kind of clunky in comparison to like what most other action hack and slash are.
Yeah.
It's a rewarding system, but then you actually have to learn, take your time to learn the system and all that. And
Yeah.
get skilled in it.
Which is
That's the only problem with it.
That's how it should be and stuff like that. But hopefully it doesn't really come out to anything too hectic or. I don't know.
I mean, they release quality of life stuffs, and I'd say that DMC5 right now is the best DMC game in hack and slash in the business right now.
Yeah, right now it beat Kingdom
But
Hearts, like, without a doubt.
We'll see. Fuck. Anyways, Warframe. Do this to me.
All right. Well, that's pretty much.
I think that's the end.
Yeah, that's pretty much
right?
everything that we're kind of excited for. I mean, really hoping for a lot of these games to like not be lackluster. Like a lot of the ones that are anticipated too. Like I hope they're not shit and complete like boring. Because honestly, we've been fucking bored with games. Like we've been trying to find old shit to play and not much. Kind of explains why I'm playing fucking Minecraft right now.
Yep. Well,
Got-
there's that, and the fact of the matter is, with Monster Hunter World, like for me personally, it's just like, sure, when Arc Tempers come out, I'll play it, but because I've like gotten tired of the grind and it's like burnt out on it, it's just like I can't.
That
really
game is
play
like
it
back
much.
burner game, you know what I mean?
It's
Yeah.
something to play when there's nothing else to play.
Yeah. I mean,
But even
it's
then,
it's not that I don't enjoy the gameplay. It's just that the game, like when it does certain things, like it's kind of like, I guess it's okay, it's good, but like there's nothing to keep you in there as long as some people want you to think it has.
Oh right, Doom Eternal.
We talked
It's
about
it's more Demon Smash and fun. So
there's more Doom.
that's a pass. Obviously.
Yeah.
Doom Eternal, more Doom, more killing demons. Let's
More
go.
Doom? Okay.
That's all I need.
All I can say about that is from what I've seen in the gameplay is I don't like the HUD. It's too in your face, too
What?
bright. The HUD
Oh.
for the game. It's just
Which game?
bleh.
Doom Eternal.
Because
It's because there's probably so much on the screen too, huh?
yeah, it's if I honestly I'd rather just change the color for it, and I'm chilling because it's too bright. Make it something more transparent in background. But if it's released like that, I'll just no choice.
Who
I
knows?
think that's it for games.
Yeah, that's it for
Mhm.
now. Like honestly, there's been a lot of things that are coming out. Like this is all at once just because of E3, and you know I'm excited about it. But
The biggest names are coming.
yeah, a lot of the good publishers are coming back and developers and stuff like that. So
I just call it. I'm just really hoping for Cyber. It's one of the first games I'm actually gonna pre-order. I never pre-order.
oh dude, trust me, pre-ordering Final Fantasy VII once that shit goes live.
Mm-hmm.
100%. It might have gone live already, honestly, but I haven't touched my PS4 since Kingdom Hearts came out. So
Oof.
That's something. Wait. Oh yeah, it's only on PS4.
Yeah.
Right. I don't have a PS4.
only on PS4.
It's only on PS4.
I think after next year's release of big games and stuff, they're gonna come out with the new consoles. They're gonna also have. I think this is the last generation of games we're gonna get.
Yeah,
for
with
these
this consoles and a new
And then
console's
it's
gonna
gonna
come
be-
out. But you know, we're PC people, so
So that's the problem. That's part of the problem too, because sometimes the games you want to get are not even on our system.
fucking Spider-Man.
They don't port it. They can't. It's either they can't or they don't want to.
They don't want to. It's mostly Sony though.
So yeah, it's a big move.
Mostly
Mhm.
Sony that's like, nah, I don't want to fucking release shit like that right now.
Oh yeah, yeah, that's true.
Micro-
And there's no Last of Us news either. So
I know, which makes me sad.
none of that.
Hoping
Maybe
on
next
that.
year's E3.
Hopefully.
Yeah, I want to see my daughter again.
Who, the lesbian?
Yeah.
Yeah,
The big fucking
the big
muscular lesbian, one that could choke you out, like kind of lesbian.
Yeah.
Hot.
All right. Well, that's it for this podcast. This is episode
Yep.
1. Thanks for fucking listening,
This
watching.
is
I
like the
don't know.
third episode one.
Shut up. It's episode
No,
1.
technical difficulties. okay?
Technical. It's
Difficulties
episode
and
1.
time constraints.
All right. So, yeah. Thanks for listening, guys.
Adios.
Bye.